Okay guys, so I want to start something a bit special that I don't usually do. Something that maybe will be valuable to a lot of you, or at least I believe, is that some of you have some problems and they ask me to give them advices, pieces of advice. But I want to be clear here, I'm not pretending that I know everything or that you need to absolutely follow what I told you. The thing is that it's my advice, and for some of you, it may help you. And someone actually asked me a question or asked me to give my help, and his case was really interesting because I see this problem really often, and I'm gonna share you his story and how I think what is my advice for him to actually help him. So his name is Rajesh. I'm sorry if I don't spell your name correctly. I will put in his Instagram on screen. And what he's basically saying, he's Indian and he wants to be an esports player. But the problem is that his parents and the culture basically is not pushing him to doing what he love. Basically, uh, we discussed a bit and I've made a bit of research, and in India, as I've saw, there are a lot of problems to do other things that what is basically accepted in the culture. The few things that are accepted are like engineers or stuff of jobs like that. And if you don't do something that is similar, people won't help you as much and they won't support you at all. And that's his problem. So, what is my advice for you, Rajesh? Basically, my advice is that your parents or the culture basically is maybe thinking that you won't be able to make a living for what you do. And actually, if you're asking me that question, you are maybe struggling to start. So you are not maybe making an income for doing esports. So if you're actually good at video games or whatever, basically, it applies to all of you guys. I think the best thing to do if you don't have the the go for the people around you, for the parents especially, and it's preventing you to do actually that thing fully, the best thing to do is to show them results. What I would do, or at least the thing I would give them to prove that you can do something with that passion, is to show them that you can make money with that. How can you do that? In the case of Rajesh, I think the best thing to do is to actually work on playing video games, going into competition and showing to his parents that he can do and make a living from that. After that, it will help him a lot. What if your surroundings, your relatives don't want you to do that at all? The thing is to, as I like to say, work in the shadows and show the results after all. Because for me, this is kind of the same. My parents are not putting some barriers and are not telling me don't do that and stuff like that. But they are like, maybe you should not do that. Maybe you should focus on that more. Don't do that before doing this. But what I basically do is I continue to do my things, but I don't tell that I'm doing them. I just continue to do them in the shadows, and when I will have some results that they can understand, I will show those results to them to convince them. That's how I will actually do it. And for helping you, Rajesh, I would actually, what I would do if I were you is to, as I say, training yourself and trying to network to see if you can meet some other players and trying to go into a competition and to actually win, because I know there are some prizes in those competitions, And maybe with these prices you can, with this money you can maybe have, you can prove to your parents or to the people that are surrounding you that you can make a living and doing what you love full time. That's hard, but if you truly want to do that, that's the way I will do the things. So I hope it helped you, and it also helped you guys to maybe doing what you love. Hi, today I'm gonna try to build my first own website. But why did I decide to do that now? Actually, first, you know why? I want to go on a walk because I just want to go out a bit. So let's go. Actually, I haven't been at the gym for a pretty long time, and I'm starting to feeling it like I'm not in a good health, in good condition. So I may start again to go to the gym. I started to do that because I didn't like my physique. It helped me, it pushed me to went harder at the gym. But now, when I was fine with it, I kind of stopped. But I kind of feel that now my condition is not good, so I may start again. Actually, it scares the fuck out of me to go out and talk to the camera, but that's by being uncomfortable that you become comfortable with the thing. So I'm just doing it because you can feel it, like I have more tension in my body. I'm kind of stressed to talk, but after a while I may take the habit, and that's the goal. So back to my website. Why did I do a website now? And what is it made for? Basically, it's made for a few reasons. As you may know, I decided to, when I will go at school in like 2 weeks, I will basically be in a bigger city than I am right now. And the fact that I am in a bigger city means that there are more peoples, there are more businesses, there are more activities to do. And basically, I want to take advantage of those. What I want to do is to go in little shops, little businesses, or bigger ones, and basically ask if I can take photos, videos, and make them content so they can use it for Instagram, the website, or whatever. In order to do that, I need to have a bit of credibility, because when you start something, it's pretty hard to be credible. I am just 18, and I have for sure less credibility than a professional photographer. But there are a few ways that you can maybe make in a sort that you land that first gig, and that's the goal. If you want, I mean, I don't want to be rejected every time. I will accept it, but of course I would like to have a few gigs at least. Basically, the goal of that is to make my portfolio stand out more, because I've learned to build a website, and it permits me to differentiate myself from other potential competitors. Or instead of being at this level of, credibility, I may be this high, and that's always better than nothing, actually. But I need to start from scratch. I know that. The thing is that maybe when you start, every little details counts. Don't go too much on that, because I don't have the perfect photos to have on this website, and if I want to put less quality photos, or photos that are less great, I won't be able to actually create that site. And perfectionism may be your biggest enemy there, but it's actually better than nothing. As I said, having a website, business cards, or stuff like that maybe help you to have more credibility and to land that first gig if you are willing to start something as a freelancer, I would say, and do your own thing. But at the beginning, as I said, every little thing counts and help you differentiate yourself from the competitors. Also, I think that website won't be so available for you guys because I live in France. I will make this website in French, so I don't think you will be interested in that. But my own website, my .com, which will be like in the same theme of what I do on social media, will come one day, and I promise you that. And it won't come in so long, I promise you. My back is so sweaty. I'm really waiting for that shower. Actually, I often come to walk in this little path, but I can't tell you the numbers of the times that I broke my feet or do something on those little rocks. I can't tell you. There are a tremendous number of times, actually. It also has been a long time since I haven't published anything on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. Ooh, the big hole, I didn't saw it. Anyway, I'm gonna start reposting, so there will normally be a post this evening. Actually, maybe the evening is not evening for you, and when you will see this video, it will be tomorrow or so. I will basically start to post again. Okay, so I'm on my way to come back home, and I feel better this walk. I really appreciated this walk. Hey you, what, you don't want to be on camera? Okay, he doesn't even care. I realized how awkward that was. Imagine there is a guy like, you go out and you see a guy filming your cat. That's pretty awkward, but I guess that's a life of a vlogger, I think. Okay, so I'm pretty much back at home now, so I guess I'm gonna end this video now, and I see you tomorrow. Peace.